Each year, barrel clients assemble from around the world to explore their wines from the previous vintage. As part of this Uncorked weekend, we hosted a special comparative tasting workshop with 3 esteemed winemakers. Joining us were 2013 Winemaker of the Year, Steve Mathiasen.
I've been consulting with vineyards for about 20 years now.
Aaron De Beers, who oversees vineyard management for a number of properties across Napa and Sonoma.
Certainly, when you're up valley, you want to have a little bit more protection for your fruit from the sun.
And our own Director of Winemaking, Patrick Sabo.
Anything jump out that you like about 1 versus 2 or 3 or 4?
Wine drinkers often come in with assumptions about characteristics typically associated with fruit grown at higher elevations on mountainsides versus the characteristics and notes typically associated with vineyards planted on the valley floor. So, armed with barrel samples, clients, winemakers, and friends engaged in a little bit of tasting research. We began by exploring 4 different barrel samples sourced from the valley floor.
The smell, not so much, but the taste again was amazing.
We just tasted the valley floor fruit, and what people were saying is that they noticed a lot more fruit from the 2013 vintage. Now, as we climb up in elevation, it's whenever it rains, all that water and all the nutrients in the soil erode to the valley floor below, and so the vines that are up there on the hillside, they really struggle to grow. And with that tends to happen to get smaller berries with thicker skins. And since all of your color and flavor is in the skin, these wines tend to be a little more, we would say, structured. So tannins, the dryness in the wine, tend to be a little more overt at this early stage.
We didn't talk about favorites. Who was, how about number 1? Who's anyone? Honestly, nobody at all, huh? How about number 2? Favorite? Anyone? This is the second favorite. This is a Lewis. Ink grade.
Uncorked 2014 at the Wine Foundry was a tremendous
Field.
success.
Anyone?
This is the most educational session that you've done in a few years. Very interactive, lots of learning, really quick.
We look forward to having everyone back next year for more unique workshops, experiences, and classes.